Alright, so I wanted to do a channel message. And so, one, I have necklaces around, and for all of a sudden, I wanted to take them off. Which, not usually the feeling, but I wanted to take them off. I had gotten like this kind of like rug burn, which is always here now, and it started to like itch. So, something about the neck. Uh, Also, I felt like I really deeply wanted to put eye drops in my eyes. I do have dry eyes, but I never feel like I want to put eye drops in them. So, but it was something about clearing my eyes and making sure they were white. So I'm not sure with who that goes for. As well, also a cocoa butter. Again, I do that also naturally, but it just felt like just in case. So shininess, I don't know. Soft skin, don't know. Maybe care, but I feel like it's if the care is important, it's in this area. But I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna do a channel message. I don't know what it's gonna be. All I wrote was the time that I started and the date. I also felt that it's important to say that I have lots of different papers, but for I have a book that I usually use for automatic writing, but this doesn't feel like that. And I chose and wanted to choose very good paper. Like this isn't the printer paper that you would use for like every day. It's very good stock card paper. I think it's I forgot the count on the paper, but very good stock paper. My tongue is a bit tired, so we will have those moments. They might even be necessary towards what I'm trying to channel. But that's it. So let's just sit with each other, okay? And let's just ride it out. I've done multiple videos, and every time I do a video, I never want to show my tongue ring. So unsure why I wanted to show it here, but that's why my tongue is tired. Um, just got it recently, so we're gonna make do. But that might be significant because I never want to show it, and really, when I talk, you can't really see it. So, men, 3 men, room, designated, spot, child, 4, 5, down, under, close. Red, blue, polka dots, green, shorts or pants, shorts or pants, shorts or pants. I keep wanting to say it, but destiny. I just wrote it with a Y, but I wanted to change it to an I. Dangerous, incoming. This message seems to said I'm doing good because this makes me more nervous than you will ever know. All right. Look, time. On the other side, I started at 11:24. This time it's 11:34. I'm fighting because of the things that I'm getting, but I'm trying not to fight and just let them be. Now I'm getting images this time instead of words. Tall fence. It's a tall fence, like you would see in a movie, but it gives border. It's like a tall fence that's meant to be like a border, a separation. Oh, pressure on the chest. Deep pressure on the chest. Energy is trying to stop me from saying whatever it is that spirit is having me say, but I'm working through it. I wanted to say dangerous. I wanted to give another D, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't from the previous message. My legs are crossed and I can feel my body tensing up because this is demon day. Dangerous. Short, stout, considered armed. Dangerous. Is it done? Next. 4-5, 5-4. But I wrote 5-5. So in between. Down to earth. Shady. Then I heard or saw a tree afterwards, but I'm not. I think that's two different. Shady tree. Those are two different. Shady tree that said encircled it. Okay. Shady tree. Spirit, why? I'm sorry. Somebody's energy just came in and their words came in. I can't say their words. Stellar or star. Sorry. I'm crying because I get what's happening now. I can't. I can't say it. I have to write it. I can't. I can't. I just wrote filled with remorse. I'm not sure if that's the energy I'm picking up for me because I can't say what is being happening here and what's being done. Somebody wants to talk to me? They didn't have me write that down. Somebody wants to talk to me? Okay. I'm going to write alone, and they said I can move on to a different page. They said don't write the time down. But they also circled it, so someone's trying to hide a time or a date. They said not to write that down. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. One moment so I can kind of compose myself. Okay. So currently, it's not that I can't continue, but there are competing energies, and I think I'm being blocked because for my, I don't know, for my own mental safety, I'm not sure. But I'm going to ask if I need to say the last thing that was given to me and then kind of leave it there for whoever sees this video and needs this video. I don't need that. Thank you, though. But we need you. Thank you, though. Should I give the last message? Should I give the last message about that? Yes. All right. So the last one that I got was parents. It was two. They were given a message about, it was a blessing, something about mourning, and like sadness mourning, not a good day mourning. Sorry to make it a little bit lighthearted, but I think they were probably optimistic people. What I heard was something about their daughter, dear daughter. There was an extra kid, so you might be a single child. But it said, dear daughter, don't worry about us. We're in a happy place. And you'll see in the video, I made a face like, why would you say that if you're in a good place? Are you okay? And I stopped it there, and that's when you'll see that I started to lose it. But I wanted to make sure if I was supposed to say that or not. But essentially, that they're okay wherever they are. I don't know whether they are. Yeah, I do. Okay. I know where they are, but that was a message that they wanted to say. And because I was unsure about whether or not energies were playing tricks on me or not, I shut down and closed off. So I didn't get more of that. I am practicing, and when I say practice, I mean being more authentic with not being afraid to share the things I get. I get these things all the time, and I want to connect, and I connect with spirit all the time, and I'm picking up energy all the time. Sometimes it's hard for me to recognize whether or not it's someone close to me or someone who's 20,000 miles away, because I can pick up that kind of energy. Okay. That was a lot of information. I'm not ready to leave it there. Why? 6:46 or 6:40 something. There's something about time being important. Clock, hours. I'm seeing like one of those old grandfather clocks, but I don't know, grandfather clock with gold etching, and at the top where the 12 is, there's going to be like, it's hard to explain, like it's a very like decorative, and I don't know art, so I don't want to call it deco, but it's a very old grandfather's clock. It's not modern, but it looks like it's antique and has been refurbished slightly, but the detailing on the clock is from the age in which it was made. Why this clock is important. Red fluid, red liquid etched in, I can draw it, in the crevice of the clock. Why is the time important? Cops, spirit. I'm closing off again. But I'm trying to avoid closing off. Continue. So it was a scene. I can't say words, but we'll say the word for someone who goes out and pays attention to details and gets conclusions from evidence. That. I did write the text, but my word was different. I'm getting a Latin or Hispanic name, but I don't want to give the name. So or Vas, something with an as it looks like at the end for that. I don't want to narrow down the state, spirit. I would prefer to leave it how you want me to give and how you want me to give it. I got a state. Many hours. High crime. High stakes. Gonna write it, can't say it. Okay. Do you want me to look at the time? 11:46.